Hello friends, my name is Gul and welcome back to our YouTube channel. So I hope all of you are doing great, super wonderful. So today I have a wonderful topic, and that is how can we learn vocabulary. Yes friends, a lot of people, they want to learn vocabulary but they don't like to learn vocabulary, and they get frustrated, they couldn't learn it, and they think that, oh, what we can do, and they, after some days or some months, they just quit it, they couldn't learn. And when their exam came, so at the time when they start reading books or whatever they have, so at that time they once again they got frustrated and they start thinking that what we can do now. So today I want to tell you 3 wonderful tricks that you can learn your vocabulary and you can improve it in a shorter time. So these are the most important and the most essential tricks or tips that I have gathered from the books or from my point of view. So just please apply it, and I'm very sure your vocabulary will improve day by day. So here I start. So the first one is reading. Yes friends, the first one is reading. We have to do reading. Why? Because if you don't do reading, you couldn't get the words. As much as reading you do, that your vocabulary will improve. So if you don't do reading, you couldn't learn words. So great readers always do reading. That's why their vocabulary you will get, their vocabulary will be very good. You couldn't understand the words that they will speak to you. Will you be able to understand? No, you wouldn't understand because they always learn new words. That's why you couldn't understand their vocabulary. So they always do reading, for which their vocabulary is good. So my dear friends, we have to do the same. If you want to build ourselves, if you want to be a good reader, if we want to learn vocabulary, if you want to be like them, if you want to be a successful person through reading wonderful books, then for that you should learn vocabulary. Yes friends, you should learn it. So if as much as you learn, you will get a lot of words. And then you have to understand what are the meanings of the words. And then second thing is how to remember the words. Yes friends, how to remember the words. A lot of people, they just try, they want to learn but they couldn't learn it. Why friends? This happens to me also. I just repeat the word again and again and then I got frustrated, and then I said, oh, what happened to me? Why am not remembering the words? What happened to me? So at that time I was imitating and I was repeating, and I got frustrated, but I couldn't learn. And then I got the answer from the books, and then I got the answer. After that, when I applied this one trick, and day by day I was remembering my vocabulary very wonderfully. And so I would like to share with you that also, that how can you remember it. So for that, you have to imagine that word. For example, if you want to learn the word ball, you want to know that what is ball, what does we mean by ball. Okay, you want to learn this word. So now if you just try to repeat it again and again, will you be able to learn? Hey, will you be able to learn? No, you wouldn't learn because you don't know the meaning, and you are just repeating it again and again. That will not do. So you have to imagine it. For example, you have to imagine like there is a big bowl in front of me, it's coming. You have to imagine it. You have to imagine it in a wonderful way, in a great way. Then only you're going to be understand it, and then only you're going to learn it. So if you visualize it, so if you imagine it, then only you're going to learn. But if you don't visualize it, you will forget it after some days. So that's why we all have to visualize the words that we want to learn. So please apply it. And the third one is repetition. Repetition means you have to repeat the same vocabulary after 10 hours, and then you have to repeat it after 2 to 3 days later. Because if you don't repeat the vocabulary that you want to learn, then after some days you will forget it. So my question is, if you want to learn vocabulary wonderfully, if you want to learn a one word that you can never forget it, so for that we have to do repetition. So as there's a quote, repetition is the mother of any skill. Yes friends, repetition is the mother of any skill. So the same method we have to apply it here also. If you want to be the master in it, then for that we have to repeat it. If you want to learn a word, one word, so we have to repeat it again and again, and then what will happen? You will become the master in that word. You will learn it wonderfully that you can never forget it. So just repeat it and you will learn it very wonderfully. So I have told you 3 steps. So the first one is reading, second one was how can you remember vocabulary, and the third one is repetition. So just please apply it, and I'm very sure your English and your vocabulary will improve day by day. So that's all for today. Thank you so much my dear friends for listening to me. I will see you in the next video with a wonderful topic.